might go faster than the others. So it got simple journal. It is a study on the mobile learning of English to context based on WhatsApp Android mobile application. It has several previous study from Yang Wei, Xu et al., Shan et al., Bien, Jan et al., Miao, Wang et al., Ye, and Meng. This previous study, all of them using WeChat as a media platform because WeChat is very popular in China, and I have to adapt the platform into WeChat into a WhatsApp application because WeChat is not familiar in my participants of this study. So the platform I adapt with the social cultural use of social media in my place. So previous study using the mobile platform as a hybrid model in mobile learning environment, most of them, and to analyze the advantage of applying the platform in language teaching in schools. For the theoretical background, it take from Edgar's audiovisual learning theory, which stresses the efficiency and explains the reason of using audiovisual materials in a learning process, that points out audiovisual verbal materials can function as more concrete experiences, which are nearly always skillfully integrated with words themselves, and audiovisual methods of instruction can reduce forgetting and make learning more permanent. Pictures can enhance the understandability, significance, and usability frequency of materials students need to learn. And also it used the learning theory of constructivists from Jean Piaget, believes that the power of understanding and expressing in stimulating learned senses, and the constructivist concept demonstrates the following characteristics, like actively involved learners, democratic environment, interactive and student-centered activities, and as a learning process facilitating students to be responsible and autonomous. So it gives a bigger role for students in the classroom to have student-centered activities and become autonomous in learning. So using apps, WhatsApp is a platform that provides text and visual information about the context. As the participant, students of the experiment group are using WhatsApp to get the contact information in a way to assess and complement teachers' classroom teaching. I have 24 participants, and control groups use the traditional classroom teaching without mobile learning mode, or WhatsApp consists of the same 24 participants, which is also adapt with the conditions of the classroom. So I couldn't get more students with the same experiment. As a parametric test, I use the independent sample t-test. It is to compare the means of two independent groups in order to determine whether there is statistical evidence that the associated population means are significantly different. So it is the independent sample t-test. And the experiment is giving the pre-test earlier for the two groups. There are control groups and experiment groups, and I have to find out to make sure that each group has the same level of comprehension or understanding in the context. So I do the independent sample test, and then you can see that from the seed to tail numbers is 0.318 and 0.318, and if the seek-to-tail lower than 0.05, so there is no significant difference. So it means that the two groups that I choose are having the same level of competence in recount text. So I can move further to the next experiment. And then I give the materials by WhatsApp for the experiment group to previously have the lesson, for the study autonomously at home, and then bring the materials to the classroom and having the teaching and learning process. And while the control group just having the materials in the classroom as in the traditional way. So I do the post test, and there is the result. For the seek-to-tail result for independent sample test, it's signed over here. If it is lower than 0.05, so there is a significant difference. For it has the 0.003 and 0.004. So that means that from the group, each group for the experimental group and the control group really shows a significant difference. So here, group 1 is the control group, group 2 is the experimental group. So the means from the group 2 is higher than the first group. So it means that the experimental group do have greater performance than the control group. There are limitations from my studies because the time limit. At that time, our school nearly having the semester examinations, and then there are for the students' motivations also in the experiment. Some students didn't study at home autonomously because at the end of the semester, most teachers are giving assignment and tasks to the students, and they prefer not to study outside of their homework. So it is quite being a limitation for my study. So hopefully in the next experiments we will do a better time arrangement and with a carefully chosen students with the previous journal has already done. Okay, that's all for my presentation. Is there any questions? Thank you very much. That's all from my presentation. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.